welcome to today's maybe I need a bit of a drink. Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Yes, there we go, got it. This is kind of more of an informational kind of a video, and it's actually inspired by some comments that I've been receiving from a particular subscriber. I'd never heard of this before, and it just made me think actually that there's other things that could be considered to be acne, but they're not, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to be going through 5 things that you think might be acne, but actually are not. Alright, so now that I have scooted across here, I can talk to you. The first one that I want to have a chat about is perioral dermatitis. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I keep looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. So this one here is a facial dermatitis, right? So this is something that affects mainly women, but it can affect children as well. Doesn't seem to affect men though, so men, you're okay with this one. It affects mainly the mouth, but it can also affect the nose and the eyes. Now, unfortunately, there is no single known cause for this particular dermatitis, but people think that it's caused by topical steroids. So if you have been using a topical steroid and you have got this kind of facial dermatitis happening, then there's your link. But there are other things that can cause it as well. Best to talk to your doctor about it. The next one is folliculitis. I really don't know if I'm going to be pronouncing any of these correctly, but this one here is caused by inflamed hair follicles, which means that it can actually occur all over your beautiful bodies. Fun times, I know. So this one here can actually be caused by friction, it can be caused by sweat and heat, it can be caused by tight clothing, and it can also be caused by infections that are due to ingrown hairs. Now, a lot of people get this, okay, so this is pretty common, but you can actually treat it. And this is one of the ones that you could more easily treat at home. What you can possibly do to help alleviate it is to change your skincare. You can change your clothing, so wear loose cotton clothing instead of tight synthetics. And if you're getting it anywhere on your face, then just make sure that you are cleaning your face properly and you're keeping your hair well off your face as well. Well off your face as well. Yes, it does make sense. The next one is rosacea. I think we probably all maybe have heard of this one. So typically with rosacea, the skin becomes quite red and flushed, like you're blushing, but it lasts a long time. And it's possible that this redness, this flushed look can spread down your face and onto your neck and onto your chest. And for some people, that can be permanent, so it can be quite serious. It's also possible for the skin to display things like pimples and pustules, which can maybe make you think that you've got acne because it looks like acne, but in actual fact, it's rosacea. And that's why it can sometimes be a little bit confusing. And just to add another level of difficulty with this particular skin condition, there's actually different types of rosacea. Hooray! And it is quite challenging to manage it, and it is going to be lifelong management. Well done, skin. Thank you very much. The next one that you think might be acne, but it isn't, is actually an allergic reaction. So, God, skin allergies. These things can be caused by all sorts of things. It can be topical, but maybe it's something that you're eating or drinking that's causing it. If we're talking about topical stuff, then things like skincare, hair care, and makeup, they can cause your skin to have an allergic reaction. But the really awesome thing is that your skin may not react straight away. Your skin can react maybe days later and sometimes even years later. Now, if you are having an allergic reaction and it's fairly chronic, then, okay, here we go. I'm looking at my notes for a second here. Please excuse me. So doctors will either call it a allergic contact dermatitis, or they will call it an irritant contact dermatitis. Okay, so this really just depends on how it's affecting your body. And the reason it can be mistaken for acne is because, well, it can kind of look like acne. It can be red, it can be bumpy, it can be pimply, it can be inflamed. So it can sometimes be difficult to tell the two of them apart. Last one. Number 5, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, but the 5th one that can be mistaken for acne is actually kind of terrifying. It's basal cell carcinoma. And that does sound kind of frightening because it's cancer. It's actually skin cancer. Now, if you're going to look at the silver linings of this kind of stuff, basically this is a non-melanoma. So this is one that is not particularly life-threatening. Most people who have a basal cell carcinoma, they will survive. Now, being skin cancer, this one is more prone to occur on areas of the body that are regularly exposed to the sun, but it can also occur basically all over the body. So yeah, you kind of do need to get fully checked out. And I'm going to look at my notes here for just another second. So these particular cancers are extremely common, and what they typically look like are things like pearly red lumps on the skin or red bumps, and it can also come across as an irritated spot or kind of a waxy spot, and it can also come across as something that has raised borders. And that is actually where I left my notes on that one. So just see a GP or see a skin specialist if you think you've got something like this. Okay, so that's our list of 5, but I do need to scurry over here and tell you something else. So lastly, you might have noticed while I was having a bit of a chat about these things that I didn't actually give you any kind of ideas about treatment. Well, I did a little bit, but not very much. And there's very good reason for that. What I've been talking about today are chronic conditions. These are things that you've maybe suffered with for a long time, and you've tried to treat them with acne things and it hasn't worked. If it is chronic, it's time to see your doctor. I'm really sorry if you think that's a cop-out, but I'm going to tell you to just go see your doctor, get the creams, get the pills, get the medication, get whatever you need in order to finally fix or at least manage your chronic condition. And then come back here and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because I also really want to be able to talk to you about these things in the future. And thank you for liking, and yeah, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and is there something else that you want me to investigate in the future? Because I will, for you, just for you. I look forward to catching you next time. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Go to the doctor, and I'll see you later. Mwah. Bye.